Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the supplemental video of how to use the menu in Final Fantasy VII. Now I'm going to back out real quick. This is where we last left off. I just decided, hell, I'm going to do this video. I got time till midnight. I'm still waiting for food. Yes, I'm still on the crabby cycle. It's not even 11 p.m. yet. Still waiting for that midnight. So anyway, you hit your menu button to get in the menu. Better go up. Okay, so you got all these different things going on over here. I have quit. On the PlayStation version, you will not have quit because I have the PC version, obviously. So the top button here is item. And again, you have your potions that restores HP, which is your hit points. Ether restores MP, magic points, obviously. And Phoenix Down restores life. Now, don't get confused. There are different types of death in video games. There is a knockout, which is what normally happens in turn-based RPG games. And then there's cutscene deaths, which we will learn all about later. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. And we have these 3 iron bangles, an eternal flame that we still haven't used yet. And you can hit the arrange button. I'm sorry. If you're up in here, you hit the back button to go up to the top, and you can go to arrange. You have all these different kinds of things to go by. And for me, I just go to type usually. Yeah. And you have key items, which we don't have any yet, but we'll have some soon, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. And next, I'm going to show you Materia. Or no, actually, I'll show you the equip screen, since I want to do this next. So here's your equip screen. You got your weapon, as you can see. I'm pushing the confirm button, but I don't have any other weapons for him to use, so there's nothing I can do there. And we want to get rid of this bronze bangle and upgrade it with an iron bangle. As you can see, it fills there what it says a slot, and the growth is normal. Now what that has to do with is, this is where your materia goes that you collect throughout the game. And the growth is how the AP gained from battles, how it affects how much AP you get. So this case, it says growth is normal. If it says you won 10 AP in this battle, you'll get 10 AP. Now there's also double growth and triple growth and no growth at all even. So you want to use those to your advantage. And then there's accessory, which we don't have any accessories to use. But we'll see that later, don't worry. And as soon as you back out, it takes you to the materia screen. Get out of here, fly! And as you can see, he still has those lightning and ice. And I'm going to equip him with the restore materia. This is because of limits that I'm going to explain a little bit later. But in any case, Cloud doesn't have to have as many kills as everyone else because he's in the party almost the entire time. So if he has to throw a restore out there, it's no big deal. Alright, now let's do the same thing with Barret and Tifa. Iron Bangla. Alright, we're going to give him a lightning. And this is the all materia that I told you about. Now, when you hook it up, you can see between the 2 materias, there's like 3 little slots there. That means they're linked. And you'll see more later where they're not linked, and I'll point that out to you. But now it says all effects on paired magic. So when I cast lightning, it will attack all of the mobs or creatures or beasts, whatever you want to call them. So, and since it's level 1, as you need 1500 AP to level up. You can only use it once, and that'll go up every level. So, and it takes a while to level them up. It takes a while. We might level it up once or twice before we get out of Midgar. Okay, we can't equip that because we already got one. And her, I'm just gonna give her a lightning. Well, and those down there at the equip effect, those are almost negligible throughout the entire series, really. I mean, strength -1, it's really not that big a deal, even in the later levels. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about those, unless it's a certain stat you know you need, or like maybe you need to get a hit stat to a certain place. So, now let's go to magic. And now, once you click magic, you can pick whoever. And you have cure, obviously, and you could cure anybody you needed to if you needed to, and ice and bolt, which you can't really use those outside of battle. And you can do the same thing with Barret, and I don't think... Oh yeah, left and right work also, but I don't know where my other right is. Yeah, I gotta I don't know where all my buttons are on this controller. I know where the important ones are. Where was I? And we can do the same with Tifa. And I already showed you equip, and we have status, which just shows you their stats, strength, dex, vitality, etc., etc. Tells you all your accessories, the attack, magic, and item. Those are what you have to battle with, which is all good stuff. Going with the flow. Now, order tells you what order you can put everybody in. And I'll have to look it up, but I don't think there's any kind of advantage to being anywhere. But one thing I am going to do, just for shits and giggles, if you hit the same person, it puts them in the back row, which makes them a lot less hittable. Is that a word? It lowers how much you can hit them. However, you can't do as much damage if you can do any damage at all to people. So I'm actually going to put all them in the front row because they all got decent hit points. It's early, you know, and you want them to get their limit breaks up, which I will show you here. Okay, so you have limits, and I wish I had some research with me right now about this, but so you have 4 limits, and oh, whoops-a-daisies, my bad. And each limit has 2 things that happen eventually, 2 attacks. Braver, as you can see, attacks 1 opponent, and more will come out. I think I'll come back to limit when I have more information. That'll be better for you guys, because it'll be much more easier on all of you. I almost said both of you, like I only have 2 viewers, but I don't know why. Now this is the configuration screen. This you can do with lots of things. Window color changes how you see kind of on the left it's kind of a brighter blue, and then as you go, I'm sorry, the upper left corner it's kind of a brighter blue, and as you go to the bottom right it kind of creates a gradient into a darker blue. This is what you change in that. So I'm just going to move this red around, and you can see how it kind of changes the color in the example. Whoa, that is not what I wanted to do. Try to get that to the... I want a little more... little more blue. Anyway, I don't know, just a little variety. Okay, sound. And you can change this. I don't think you could do this in the original game, but I hate having to use the stick. Okay, controller. I have a controller. It's blah blah blah. You know what controller means. Cursor. Initial and memory is the cursor where when you're in a battle, your cursor will be in a certain spot whenever it's your turn. And initial puts it in the same spot, and memory puts it in the last spot you use. So if you want to cure twice in a row, you know, or something, memory might be okay, but initial is fine for me. ATB is how the battle flow goes. Active means it always keeps going no matter what. Wait means if you're in your items or you're picking out a magic spell, the timer will stop. But active, it keeps going. And recommended is like a combination between those, I believe. I'll have to do some more research. Battle speed, how fast your ATB goes. I put this all the way up because it goes so slow when it's slow. It is slow. Fucking slow. Anyway, battle message, same thing. These are always good to have up fast. It's just more convenient. Camera angle. This is during a battle scene. If it's on auto, it'll move around and shit. It makes it more interesting. Fixed, it'll just stay in one place. Magic order. It's when you go to use a magic spell in combat or outside of combat, it doesn't matter. This is what order it will be in. Yeah, restore, attack, indirect, and etc. like that. And I'm just going to go with number 1. It's the easiest. Restore is pretty important. I'm trying to think of an example. Fly, get out of here! Slap that motherfucker right in his face. I need to get one of them sticky sticks that you stick on the ceiling, you know what I'm talking about? And it dangles, and all the flies just go to it, and they die on it slowly. It's horrible, I know, but these things are fucking annoying. Anyway, I'm just going to leave them on there. And right here, later on, we're going to have something called the PHS. And when we have more party members, we can use it to switch party members in and out. And I'll show you more on that later on. And save, you save at saving points. Not too difficult to figure out. And quit, I already went over that with you. And on the right there, you can see time. That's how long I spent playing the game. And gil is how much gil I have. So this is not hard to figure out. And I'm in the Sector 7 slums. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to make this little supplemental video. It's probably relatively long by now, but this is how you work the menu system in Final Fantasy VII. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it was informative as well as entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, get that fucking fly away from me. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Peace.